Greetings to all viewers. I'm Dr. Itay Shafat and I'm the Scientific Director of Capsoil FoodTech, and I'm very happy to participate in this confectionery live event. I'm going to talk to you about Capsoil's advanced solutions allowing inclusion of oils into gummies. Basically, Capsoil's unique technology is to convert any oil-based or lipophilic oil-soluble substance into a water-soluble powder. We'll talk about the Capsoil difference, what makes Capsoil powder so unique. We'll talk about the properties of the powder, the self-emulsification, the clean process, and why it's enabling the use of oils in gummies and in other options as well. So when you talk about our powders, we need to start with the fact that Capsoil powders include up to 60% oil in them. You don't always want 60%. In some oils, you prefer the lower amount of 30, 40%, but we can go up to 60%. Powder particle size, 60 to 80 microns, so normal use in the industry. And once the powder meets a liquid, this liquid can be a beverage, it can be the content of your stomach, or it can be the slurry of the gummies in the initial phases of gummy production. It forms a stable emulsion, which stabilizes the oil in this liquid matrix. Unlike other oil powders, Capsoil powders improves the bioavailability of the oil. This is important. You want your consumers to truly benefit from whatever you're giving them. The powder is free-flowing and dry, which means that operationally it's very easy to use. And the powder is made from grass ingredient, but it's gluten-free, dairy-free, and vegan-friendly. Self-emulsifying basically means that once the powder meets a liquid, it's very easily dissolving in this fluid, even in cold water. So once it's added to the water, it creates a stable emulsion. Actually, it's create emulsion of a very specific characterizations that enable its stability in the watery environment. The powder can incorporate other oil-soluble ingredients. For example, if you want to add an antioxidant or a colorant, this can be added to the powder already in its production. And as I said, the powder is made from food-grade ingredients. Where is the improved bioavailability coming from? The first thing is that once the powder is dissolving, as I said, it creates an emulsion with very specific characterization. The emulsion actually creates very, very small droplet size. The small droplet size means that the ratio between the surface area of the droplets and the volume of the droplets is very, very high, meaning a lot of surface area for absorption of the oils. And indeed, we've demonstrated in preclinical data, in other data, the enhanced absorption of these oils. Let's look at this example of vitamin D. Vitamin D is very important in the market. Many people are looking to fortify their diets with vitamin D3. What we do here, we take the vitamin D3 in an oil form, convert it to our powders, and compare the bioavailability of the powder versus the starting oil. In blue, you see the figure of the powder, and in red, of the oil. What do we see here? The maximum concentration, the Cmax of the absorption, is more than doubled using Capsoil powder. The time to reach this level is much improved, so the absorption is very, very quick using Capsoil powder. You see that in the time it takes the oil to reach its maximum level, the same level can be reached in about 25% of the time, so very, very quick. The process of producing the Capsoil powder is a very clean process. We don't use solvents, we don't use chemical in the process. This is important. You don't want to worry about carryover of solvents or chemicals into your gummy. There are just none in capsule powders. The process is mechanical, not chemical, meaning that everything is very, very clean, doesn't use any solvents or chemicals, as I said. Process is even called room temperature. Everything is done in room temperature. And it also allows for a minimal loss of nutrients. What does that mean? If you're taking curcumin or something, or biological plant-based oil that is not very pure, that has many actives, you don't want to change the characteristic of the oil using capsule technology. And as you can see in the figure, we do not. Same profile exists in the raw material and in our powder. Let's talk now about the usability of capsule powders in gummies. First of all, why are we even interested in gummies? Well, in the dietary supplement market, but also in the, I would say, the confectionery market, the candy market, gummies are one of the highest increasing trends in that interesting market. So they take a lot of shelf space today, especially in the functional gummy market in the dietary supplement space. Now, using oils or oil-soluble materials in gummies is limited. It's limited by dose, mainly quantity, taste, and smell. Using Capsoil water-soluble powders basically means that the powders become part of the gummy matrix, allowing for much higher dose to be incorporated into the gummy matrix. Actually, in our experiments, we were able to demonstrate a load of up to 500 milligrams of powder per 3 gram gummy for certain oils, and that is a very significant dose of ingredients. The technology allows to include items like MCT, medium chain triglyceride oil, omega fatty acid, omega-3, omega-6, omega-9, A, D, E, and K vitamins, the oil-soluble vitamins, very easy to use them using capsule technology, coenzyme Q10, CBD if you want, black seed oil, and many, many more. And just as an example, using capsule technology, we were able to demonstrate the usage of 100 milligram omega-3 per gummy. And if you know what's out there in the gummy market, omega gummies exist, but usually offer 15, maybe 20 milligram of omega per gummy. We were able to demonstrate 100 milligram per one gummy. So to summarize, I've presented to you a game-changing technology that allows you to add any oil into your gummy line. We can convert any oil or oil-soluble substance into our unique and proprietary powders. The powder has very interesting characteristics like high oil load, improved bioavailability, very important especially in gummies, a low carbon footprint and a low carryover of chemicals, and suitability to vegans and more. Powders are available commercially and soon they will be made in the United States. And our R&D labs keeps demonstrating the usability of our powders in gummies and in other innovative ways. It's been my pleasure to be here with you today. If you have any questions or queries, please contact us according to the info below. Thank you and have a pleasant day.